This, guys, for me, is Hanoi breakfast on a plate.
After 5 long years, I'm finally back in Hanoi. After a successful trip eating my way around Saigon, I knew I had to travel north. So I've come to Vietnam's capital city, armed again with a thirst for knowledge, an empty belly, and YouTube's newest Vietnam superstar. So join us as we eat our way around Hanoi.
Alright, so for me, guys, it doesn't get much more Hanoi than Bánh Cuốn. Bánh Cuốn, oh my god, one of my favorite things in the world. Silky, soft rice, flour and tapioca wrapped pork mince. This is one of my favorite Vietnamese dishes. It's very, very simple, but so delicious. In Vietnam, it comes topped with crispy fried shallots, which I absolutely love. And on the side, we've got some cha le, which is Vietnamese sausage, if I'm saying that correctly, and I'm definitely not. Absolutely love this. It's covered in like a skin of cinnamon. Giving it the most amazing sweetness. And that's just in a pretty simple sweetened fish sauce, nok jam. And to that, I'm gonna add some of the juice from these calamansi. I don't know what calamansi is. It's like a cross between, it's like as if an orange and a lime had a baby. So I've got another one here, and this is with the runny egg inside. Oh, look at that, perfect. It's like a poached egg inside the silky soft wrapper. Again, topped with the crispy shallots, also some pork floss, and you've got that wood ear, mushroom and pork filling. Oh, yes. Right, so everyone else seems to be getting their sweet fish sauce. I'm pouring it on. And then I'm gonna go a couple of chilies, some of these herbs. Right, so this one I got confused with yesterday. I thought this was the same thing I ate in Saigon, but it's not. This is called Vietnamese balm. In Vietnamese, I'm told, well, they're laughing at me because I'm pronouncing it wrong, Kin Doi, or something along those lines. It's delicious. It's kind of lemony, peppery, very, very good. Right, so I'm told we just break this up with our chopsticks. And then sort of try and get a bite of everything. I want to try and show you the inside. Oh. You've just got so much going on. Silky smooth batter that's just been steamed over a pot. So she's got a pot of boiling water there. There's a cloth over the top of it. She pours on this rice flour and tapioca flour batter over the top, smears it around. A few seconds later, stuffs that with a pork and wood ear mushroom fish sauce and heavy on the pepper little mix. Coarse pork mince, loads and loads of texture, and the wood ear mushrooms are dehydrated mushrooms that have been rehydrated, so they're giving you the most amazing deep flavour, topped with those crispy, crunchy shallots and that soft as a cloud, silky wrapper. You've got all those herbs freshening everything up on top, heat from the chili, you've got the sweet fish sauce, sour tartness from the calamansi. But I absolutely love this Vietnamese balm, peppery, slightly citrusy. That's so good. It's been raining last night. It's not cold at all, because this time of year it doesn't get cold in Hanoi, but it's not boiling hot and it's a bit wet. I just fancied something really, really comforting. And this, my friends, it doesn't get much more comforting than this. Right, I'm gonna try the egg one, because again, even more texture. And guys, who doesn't like a poached egg for breakfast? And this is basically what this is. Poached egg wrapped in a silky rice paper wrapper. All that lovely pork, all that lovely mushroom. Get the egg one. Yeah, get the egg one. Get both. Oh, this is like heaven. Again, I talk a lot in my videos. If you're not familiar with my videos, I talk a lot about textures. For me, textures are so important. Textures and balance are like balance of sweetness. I can't just have something like with loads of sugar thrown all over the top of it. It has to be balanced. It has to be a nice balance between sweet, salty, sour. We've got that. Texturally, you know, I need a few different things. So we've got crunch from the shallots. We've got that coarse minced meat, as I said before. We've got those bouncy little mushrooms. The soft, silky, cloud-like wrapper. And then we just got those fresh herbs, bringing everything together. This, guys, for me, is Hanoi breakfast on a plate. This is what I'm all about, guys. This is Vietnam for me, sitting out on the street on these little tiny plastic stalls while Auntie just smashes out dish after dish after dish of the same thing that she's been making every day for the last 20 odd years. This is my kind of place, no nonsense, no frill, just all about the food. Everyone's sitting around eating different stuff. Everyone seems to be eating pho. There's a lot of pho shops down the street. But Bánh Cuốn for me is number one when it comes to Hanoi breakfast. And this place is great. I mean, it's like half restaurant, half news agent. You can buy like sweets, magazines, biscuits, whatever you need. Auntie's got it. All right, what's a first stop on our little day tour, breakfast tour of Hanoi? We're not finished here. I've got a few more goodies to show you. Let's go.
Right, next up, how can you come to Vietnam and not get banh mi? And here in the Old Quarter in Hanoi, there's my favorite banh mi place in the whole of the north of Vietnam. I'm ashamed to say I've probably had about 20 of these because I just love them so much. Sometimes I get 2 because they're not too big, you know? So let me just obviously show you what this is. This one is pork with smoked pork sausage, pork meat, vegetables, coriander, carrots, cilantro, if you're American. And, here it is. Banh Mi 25, also, this is the reason why I come here, they have a handmade, homemade chili sauce, and you drizzle that inside and it just elevates it, gives it a proper good kick. You don't need too much with this one. This one's quite spicy, obviously. So yeah, as you can see, absolutely delicious. They do have vegetarian, they have chicken, they have an omelette with cheese banh mi, and yeah, it's just off the chain.
So I've gone for the Banh Mi Chow, which is an egg pan. So it's like the closest sort of Asian street food dish that you can get to an English fry-up. So if you're feeling a little bit worse for wear in the morning, you've had a couple of sherbets last night on Beer Street, this is the one to go for. So it comes with 3 soft as a pillow, cloud-like baguettes. And then we've got a runny egg, sunny side up egg. We've got some pork pate, and a lot of it. Some barbecue, like char siu red pork. And some Vietnamese sausage. So, that's that delicious cinnamon sausage that I love so much here. But basically, you get your bad bread, Have a little bit of the meat. You can have a dip in the sauce. You can tear one open. You can make yourself a little potte. I'll have a bit of fried egg, a little bit of sausage, some pate, a little bit of that chili sauce if we can ever get it to come out. Oh! That is so good. That's so good. It's so light. Unbelievably crispy. They're freshly baked over the road. Sauce is delicious, coming in like this thick sort of cornstarchy gravy. Now, this has always been my go-to, mainly because they don't put mayonnaise in the baguette, so I don't know how to say no mayonnaise in Vietnamese. So.